Self-doubt often begins quietly, slipping into the mind through small moments of hesitation, negative self-talk, or repeated exposure to limiting beliefs. Over time, these thoughts accumulate like mental clutter, crowding the subconscious and shaping how a person sees themselves and the world around them. Many people are not even aware that this inner dialogue is running in the background, influencing emotions, decisions, and confidence levels throughout the day. When left unchecked, negative thinking can drain motivation, weaken self-belief, and create a constant sense of inner tension. Inspired by the teachings of Dr. Joseph Murphy, this message invites you to understand that the mind is not your enemy, but a powerful tool that responds to repetition, belief, and emotional focus. What you consistently tell yourself becomes accepted by the subconscious mind as truth, whether that message is positive or negative. This is why self-doubt can feel so real and convincing, even when there is no logical evidence to support it. The subconscious mind does not judge. It simply accepts impressions and acts upon them. When negative thoughts are repeated daily, they form habits of thinking that feel automatic and difficult to control. However, just as these habits were learned, they can also be unlearned through conscious awareness and gentle mental discipline. A daily mental detox is not about forcing positivity or denying reality, but about clearing away unnecessary mental noise and restoring balance. By intentionally choosing thoughts that support calmness, confidence, and clarity, you begin to reset your inner environment. This process takes patience and consistency, but it does not require struggle. According to principles taught by Dr. Joseph Murphy, the subconscious responds best to calm repetition, emotional acceptance, and a sense of inner assurance. When you relax the mind and replace self-critical thoughts with constructive ones, you allow your natural confidence to surface. This confidence is not something you need to create. It already exists beneath layers of doubt and fear. Each day offers an opportunity to release what no longer serves you and reaffirm beliefs that align with your true potential. As you practice this daily detox of self-doubt, you may begin to notice subtle shifts in how you react to challenges, how you speak to yourself, and how you carry yourself in everyday situations. Mental clarity brings emotional stability, and emotional stability strengthens self-trust. Over time, this steady inner work builds a foundation of confidence that does not depend on external validation. By clearing negative thoughts daily, you give your mind the space it needs to function at its highest level, allowing peace, confidence, and purposeful action to naturally take their place. A daily practice of mental cleansing helps transform awareness into lasting change by gently retraining the subconscious mind to respond in healthier, more supportive ways. Many people try to overcome self-doubt by fighting their thoughts or criticizing themselves for feeling uncertain, but this approach often strengthens the very patterns they wish to remove. True inner change begins with understanding that the mind responds best to calm direction rather than force. Inspired by the teachings of Dr. Joseph Murphy, this approach emphasizes relaxation, repetition, and emotional acceptance as the foundation for mental renewal. When the mind is at ease, it becomes more receptive to positive impressions. A daily self-doubt detox can begin with something as simple as pausing for a few quiet moments, allowing the body to relax, and becoming aware of the thoughts that are present without judgment. This awareness alone creates space between you and the negative narrative that once felt automatic. As you observe these thoughts, you gain the power to choose new ones. The subconscious mind accepts ideas that are consistently impressed upon it, especially when they are accompanied by feeling. By calmly affirming thoughts of confidence, clarity, and inner strength, you begin to replace old mental habits with new, empowering ones. This is not about pretending everything is perfect, but about aligning your inner dialogue with what you wish to experience. According to Dr. Joseph Murphy's principles, the subconscious mind works tirelessly to bring into form whatever beliefs it accepts as true. When you consistently impress thoughts of self-trust and emotional balance, the mind begins to reflect those beliefs through your actions, reactions, and overall outlook. Over time, this practice reshapes how you respond to challenges. Situations that once triggered fear or hesitation may now be met with calm consideration and steady confidence. The daily detox becomes a quiet ritual of self-respect, reinforcing the idea that your thoughts deserve care and direction. As this practice continues, mental clarity increases, making it easier to focus, make decisions, and maintain emotional stability throughout the day. Confidence grows naturally, not from external praise or temporary motivation, but from an inner sense of alignment. This inner stability allows you to trust yourself even when circumstances are uncertain. Each day you practice clearing negative thoughts. You strengthen the connection between conscious intention and subconscious response. Gradually, self-doubt loses its grip, not because it is resisted, but because it is no longer fed with attention and emotional energy. In its place, a sense of calm assurance takes root, guiding you toward clearer thinking and purposeful action. By committing to this daily mental detox, you honor the power of your mind and affirm your ability to shape your inner world, one thought at a time. As this daily practice becomes a natural part of your routine, you may begin to notice that your relationship with your thoughts changes in a gentle yet powerful way. Instead of feeling controlled by negative inner dialogue, you become more aware of your ability to guide your mental focus. This shift does not happen overnight, but it unfolds gradually through consistency and patience. Inspired by the philosophy of Dr. Joseph Murphy, this process emphasizes that the subconscious mind responds to what you consistently accept as true. When you repeatedly choose calm, supportive thoughts, the mind begins to mirror those choices in your emotions and behavior. Over time, confidence stops feeling like something you have to force and starts feeling like a natural state of being. You may notice that situations that once triggered anxiety or self-criticism no longer carry the same emotional weight. This does not mean challenges disappear, but your inner response to them becomes steadier and more balanced. With a clearer mind, you are better able to evaluate situations objectively rather than through the lens of fear or doubt. This clarity allows you to act with purpose instead of hesitation. According to Dr. Joseph Murphy's teachings, the subconscious mind thrives on faith and expectation, responding to the dominant ideas you hold about yourself. When you consistently affirm your ability to handle life with confidence and calm, the mind begins to support those beliefs by aligning your thoughts, habits, and reactions. The daily detox of negative thinking creates space for intuition and inner guidance to surface. You may find yourself making decisions more easily, trusting your instincts, and feeling less dependent on external approval. This inner stability becomes a reliable foundation, even during uncertain times. As your mental environment becomes more supportive, emotional resilience strengthens. Setbacks are no longer viewed as personal failures, but as temporary experiences that offer insight and growth. This perspective reduces self-judgment and encourages self-compassion, which is essential for lasting confidence. The more you practice clearing negative thoughts, the more natural it becomes to redirect your attention toward constructive ideas. This does not require constant effort, but gentle awareness and intention. Over time, the subconscious mind accepts this new pattern as normal, reinforcing it automatically. Confidence then expresses itself through posture, tone of voice, and presence, without conscious effort. You may notice a greater sense of peace in daily interactions and a deeper trust in your ability to navigate life. This transformation is subtle yet profound, built on small daily choices rather than dramatic changes. By honoring this process, you acknowledge the power of your mind and your role in shaping it. The teachings inspired by Dr. Joseph Murphy remind us that inner change always precedes outer results. As you continue this daily self-doubt detox, you strengthen a mindset rooted in clarity, assurance, and emotional balance. In doing so, you create a mental environment where confidence can grow naturally, supporting you in living with greater purpose, calm, and self-belief each day.